The best salesmen creating long-lasting relationships are the ones that know how they themselves would like to be met if they were their own customer, and they treat people accordingly. This means, for instance, that they tell the truth as it is, they co-create solutions with the customers, they sell what the customers really want to buy, they only sell when the customers know what they buy, they respect and know. They tell the truth as it is, meaning that they don't over-exaggerate, underestimate, or lie about what their products and services can do for the customers. Some salesmen believe that a little lie or not telling the whole truth is okay. Some are even driven by short-term bonuses instead of looking for a long-lasting customer relationship built on trust. Once the customer discovers that the product or service is not living up to expectations, they will stop buying it. Better tell the truth and the whole truth so the customer is aware that something is wrong with the product or with the service. If they decide to buy anyway, they know why and take the responsibility for their decisions. They co-create solutions with the customers, meaning that they ask questions, listens and helps the customer find out what is more important to him or her. The customer's needs and dreams guides the salesman to help find the right solution for the customer. They sell what the customers really want to buy, meaning that they don't try to press the customers to buy something if it's not the customer's needs or something connected to the customer's dreams. Sometimes customers can be persuaded in the moment to buy something they don't really need. They will regret it and connect it to a bad experience with the company. They only sell when the customers know what they buy, meaning that they don't proactively sell something when they know that the customers do not understand what they buy. If the customer buys a computer, doesn't know about it, but has a relative who has chosen the computer and who can help him or her, well, okay. But if the salesman sells a timeshare apartment with a lot of restrictions written with small letters in the contract, then it's not okay. They respect the no, meaning that they do not start counter-argumentations when the customers say no thank you, I'm not interested. Some salesmen have learned counter-argumentations as though they were playing chess and wanting the customer to be checkmate. Here are a few examples. I'm calling from the worldwide newspaper.
I'm not interested.
Well, I just want to tell you that you can get the newspaper already today and every day and for 1/3 of the normal price.
I told you that I'm not interested.
And you can even get it delivered at the door.
For the third time, I'm not interested. Goodbye.
I have a product that will fulfill your needs.
I'm not sure you know my needs.
I know that you use printers, and this product is unique in the market. No printer has as bright colors as this one.
But we don't print in colors.
It can print black and white too.
I don't see that we have a need for it.
Well, you know what? I'll install it in your company and you can lend it for a month. I'm sure that you want to keep it from there. The salesman should instead respect the no and try to understand why the customer says no. The salesman and the company can learn a lot from the answer, and maybe the customer doesn't know that things in the company has changed. For instance, I can understand that our product does not live up to your expectations, and I'm sure that other people share your opinion. If we should ever be good enough for you to want to buy from us, what would we have to do differently? Listen to the answers, learn, and maybe adjust your products and services. If a customer doesn't want to buy the company's products or services, it can never be the customer's fault and should never be a reason to start counter-argue. Take a look at the products and services instead and start an innovation process to make the products even better. If your opening sentence doesn't create interest, or if you're not effectively coaching the customer, you can train that part instead. Companies that don't want to see the customer twice can counter-argue without losing anything. Either they press a sale through or there's no sale at all. The following examples will probably remind you of unpleasant conversations you've had as a customer, either expressing your thoughts or just thinking them and proactively trying to escape.
The price is too high.
It might seem high, but with monthly payments, it's actually very low.
I don't want to spend time on it.
I can hear that you're busy right now. When is it convenient for you to talk about it? Thursday or Wednesday? Should we say noon?
I don't like the product.
That is because you haven't seen what this can do for you. Let me show you how it works. The salesman in a company producing and selling tapes for Walkmans couldn't get people to buy even with 1,000 counter-argumentations. The IT development was fast and the tape production just had to die along with the Walkman. Some sales expressions belong to an earlier age. For instance, I have an offer you can't refuse. I have a product that you can't afford not to have. This product is just what you need. In this global world, where people have access to social networks and where everyone can spam each other with whatever, people are mostly immune to that kind of communication. Either you say these expressions as a joke, or you say it because you know that you are a trusted source where the relationship between you and the customer is based on loyalty. On the other hand, why use these expressions at all? If you don't invite the customer in to co-create a solution, the responsibility for failure is all on you. One failure, and you jeopardize the relationship and potential loyalty to the company. Different types of salesmen. There are different types of salesmen with different mindset and behavior depending on what kind of sales they're supposed to do. There are some common values, though, for the best salesmen. Here are different types of salesmen in the categories we don't like them and we like them. We don't like them are thieves and liars, newscasters, and wasps. In the category we like them are preachers, promoters, servants, counselors, and coaches. Thieves and liars. These characters are often seen as car salesmen in movies. They are very loud, talkative, and persuasive and look like they're very much in love with themselves. They don't care how much they lie as long as they get the money, and they are prepared for people coming back wanting to get their money back. They know exactly what to say to make the broken car be the customer's fault. Bad reputation doesn't scare them. They believe that there are enough fools in the world who wants to be cheated. Newscasters. These people have either gotten a script from the company or improvise on their own. They broadcast what they want to sell and hope that customers are interested. If the salesman follows the script, the company presumes that the customer has enough information to say either yes or no. The company has calculated the percentage of positive response compared to cost versus earnings. An example can be the fruit salesman shouting, 10 apples for 5. We have them in green and red today. Please come closer and take a look. Hey there, I think your kids could need some grapes today. Why don't you come closer? These salesmen never gives up and don't take no for an answer. They are trained in counter-argumentations and have scripts for all of them. If the customer says no, they just continue until they say yes. As long as the customer is still on the phone or hasn't walked away, there's still a chance. They believe they have nothing to lose because they don't expect to see the same customer twice, unless they are lucky enough to sell a subscription. They most often start selling by stating something like, I have a fantastic offer for you, and only for today. What I have is 2 for the price of 1, and I tell you, you better be fast to get this offer. It's not going to be here tomorrow. What do you say? Most people say no thanks, but some do say yes. Some people even change their minds from no to yes if the salesman is persuasive enough. The more people you call, the more you sell. Preachers. These people like what they sell so much that they can't help telling other people about it. The stars in their eyes are for real and not to be confused with the thieves and liars and the newscasters. Most people understand that the person means well and often accept that they are not listening when the potential customer is not interested. Promoters. These people are not trying to force something on you. They offer you information or an experience. They can be the persons in the supermarket offering you to taste a new kind of sausage, or the representatives showing their new invention from a booth at a trade show. You can come closer and listen without having to buy. The salesman wants your attention in the hope that you will remember where to buy from when you are ready to buy. Servants. These salesmen want to help you. They listen to your needs and sell the product you ask for. The local bakery is a good example. The customer asks for 2 pieces of bread and butter and the salesman says, Yes sir, coming up. Some even tries cross sales like, Do you want cheese as well today to go with the bread? Or, Can I tempt you with cakes for the tea, now that it's Wednesday where you can get 2 cakes for the price of 1? Counselors. These salesmen are often specialists and experts in what they do. They offer their knowledge in a partnership with the customer. The customers often trust that what the salesman suggests is worth listening to and act upon. Examples can be bankers, lawyers, engineers, painters, dentists, butchers, or anyone who is an expert in a certain area. Coaches. These people want to find out what's best for the customers. They ask a lot of questions, listen to the answers, and reflect upon what they hear to form the next question. They help the customer to find out what is right for them to buy.